take 3. Yeah, I've been re-recording this video so many times because I don't know what's going on with my camera. Something always messes it up when I go to edit, and then I'm like, damn it. I have to do it over. So now I'm trying to figure it out. Hopefully this doesn't get messed up, because then you won't get a video for a minute. All right, don't mind my mom's, her plant stuff. She's growing, I don't know what she's growing this time, but she's growing sprouting something over there. But hey, if you're new to my channel, I am Kavetta. I am a budding digital nomad, expat, world schooler for my 2 kids, traveling the world. We're doing a pit stop in the US for a little bit to get some stuff done, and then we are heading out again. So what I'm gonna go over today is how is it that you meet people, make friends, and don't feel so isolated and alone when you travel or go to a new place. Because moving around, you know, you don't know anybody, you want to grab drinks, you want to grab coffee, you want to co-work, but how do you meet people? I know it's hard enough in the US to make friends just, you know, randomly. How do you do that in the rest of the world? Well, I'm going to tell you how I did it and how I think you should do it, and it is amazing. Okay, so what I did, I joined a bunch of Facebook groups. I am in so many groups right now, I might as well just use, you know, Facebook for just groups. I'm in groups for places I haven't been yet. I'm planning on it, and I haven't been yet, but I am in a group for there. Expat groups, digital nomad groups, mommy groups, single mom group, world schooling group, you name it. I'm in one for almost every city that I'm gonna eventually be in, or where I want to be in. Europe, I'm in like 20 groups. Africa, I'm in like 20, 15. Mexico, I'm in so many different groups in Mexico for different cities. The Caribbean. And they are awesome. Okay, so the good thing about the groups, they are already there, and I mean, I haven't joined every single group or searched every single city, but for the most part, if it's somewhere that expats or digital nomads go, there is probably a group. If there isn't, guess what? You start one, because I know there's at least one more person there that wish there was a group. These groups can help with so much. Just settling in, finding a place, finding a taxi, dentist, finding just certain things. The groups are there. A couple of the groups that I joined in Mexico, well, in PDC, because as I said, I'm in quite a few groups in Mexico as a whole. But in Playa del Carmen, I was in the Mommy Mafia group. That's just for moms who travel, moms who are expats living in Playa del Carmen for a while. And I think I've seen visiting moms, but for the most part, it's long-term stays. And there you can find info about pediatrician for your kids. You can find pediatric dentists. Some looking for somewhere, they're maybe looking for a roommate, you know, mom and a kid, probably looking for another mom and a kid. They can share an apartment or a villa, split the rent, split the expenses, because, you know, single moms traveling, it's sometimes a little bit hard. So you have that friendship, and then you have a roomie. So that group was awesome. And they always have meetups. So you'll see someone, hey, I'm going to the park at 2024, tomorrow, 4 o'clock. My kid is 10 who wants to join us. And then you can just go join like that. So that group was awesome. I did meet a couple of mummies from that group, and it was good. The next group that I liked, or that I joined, I mean, I liked all the groups, but I never did anything with this one, but I meant to. It just, you know, time got the best of me. Digital Nomads in PDC, that's a really good group. They have co-working time where they'll say, we're gonna go to this cafe, we're going to Choo Choo Cafe, or we're going to Celine, and we're gonna work from 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock, who wants to come by. And then you just see a bunch of them with their laptops and, you know, coffee or kombucha or, you know, something, just, and they, you know, meet up, say hi, do whatever, and just co-work together. The group that I mostly participated in, just because I met some people from there before anyway, the Black Tribe in Playa del Carmen. That's such an awesome group. They have everything. There's always something going on. There's in all the groups, there's never a shortage. So if you are in Playa del Carmen, like, let's talk about that. But I'm sure if you're in most expat heavy or dense cities, you're not gonna be wanting for something to do. There's always something going on. So like in the Black group, there's always something going on. There's cookout, like legit cookouts. There's barbecues. There's club meetup. Like, we are going old school, you know, 80s style. We are going tonight, blah, blah. Meet us at such and such. They have games. The Super Bowl, they did a whole Super Bowl thing at one of the rooftop bars. They have silent parties. They have yacht parties. They have parties for the kids, just to get together, where they do like a pool, and they have face painting and bubbles and, you know, just stuff. They incorporate everyone. Then you have the Sunday night dinner group. That's where I met a couple of the girls that I really like, and you know, really cool. Pretty much everybody that I've met, really cool people. Sunday night, a different dinner every single Sunday night, or they've been doing brunch too on a Sunday. So on Sundays, you know, that's when you go and you splurge and you just hang with the girls and just chill and have fun, drink, eat. How cool is that? So Sunday dinners, really awesome. The girls, this is a ladies group where they do brunches on Saturdays. So every Saturday they meet. It's in this is the WhatsApp group. So once you join the Facebook groups, they'll normally have information about WhatsApp, or once you go to one of the meetups or something, they'll just give you the WhatsApp information. Because once you travel, everyone outside of the US, or probably some other countries too, it's straight WhatsApp, because WhatsApp is free. It's easy, everybody has it, and everybody can communicate. You can call, you can text, you can video share, whatever. So once you get into those WhatsApp groups, that's where you start seeing all the scheduling and all the things to do, and you start getting into everything. So the girls group, the ladies brunch, every Saturday they'll go to a different restaurant and do brunch. So they'll do like the Lido Beach Club, they'll do just a ton of different places. So you're getting to know the area, and then you're getting to meet people. So you're never out of something to do. The group that I really appreciate is Protecting Black Women group. And as a Black woman that, you know, we're one of the most unprotected, period. I mean, it is what it is. It's a sad reality, but that group is so amazing. It is a break off from the Black Tribe group, and that's not really a talkative group where you go in and talk and how's your day and oh my god, did you guys see that guy last night, blah blah blah. That's more of a SOS group. So if you feel uncomfortable, you're walking home, you think you're being followed, you're in a taxi and it's like, ugh, it's a little bit sketch, or you're in a new area and like, yeah, I don't know about this, you put out an SOS, you drop your location, and somebody's there. Whether it's one of the guys, one of the girls, two of the guys, two of the girls, the whole army of people, like somebody is gonna be there in no time, right? Somebody might say, hey, I'm 5 minutes from 20 and 24 where you are. And then somebody else, oh, I'm pretty much down the street. I can go, all right, I'll meet you there. You go and make sure she's fine, and I'll still come and see if you need any more help or, you know, whatever. and they will be there. If you're trying to move and you know you have a couple bags or whatever, there you got guys, you know, I'm moving from my apartment, I'm going into a new Airbnb or a new apartment because whatever, I would really love some help with somebody. I have 3 bags and you know my cat and whatever it is, somebody's there to help you. And I think that's just amazing to be able to, you know, have a community that you can call on and they're there. And it's strangers. I don't know. It's like when you leave the US, it's a whole different culture. It's a whole different feeling. I think everybody just left the stress, I don't know what it is. When I met my closest, bestest friend in Playa del Carmen, hey Carolyn, she's my PDC bestie, like she's awesome. How did I meet her? I went to Mega, and I think I've told this story before. I went to Mega on New Year's Eve. We were gonna grab some dinner, something to cook for dinner, and I was looking at the steaks. I was gonna order, you know, just point, is the res for beef, so I was gonna order some the res. See, I was gonna order like 2 pieces of things for me and the kids. And she came over and she's like, hey, do you need some help ordering? And I'm like, sure. I'm not gonna say no to help. And she just, you know, straight Spanish, fluent, ordered me 2 pieces of steak, got it. I'm like, okay, you know, introduce herself. And she has 3 kids. The baby's new, but he's a kid. And her husband, she's from Kenya, her husband is American. The kids, they're just international. The kids literally are international. So she's like, yes, do you guys want to come over for dinner tonight for New Year's Eve? And I'm like, okay. I literally wasn't really planning on going because we do that so much in the US. We do that so much here that we're, you know, you just say you're gonna do something. It's kind of like when you were kids and you offer, you're like, do you want a piece of my candy bar? And the person actually says yes. And you're like, really? I was doing it to be nice. I didn't expect you to actually want a piece of my candy bar. So I think that's the kind of attitude in the US. You don't actually think the person's gonna come. You just like throw it out there. Yeah, we're having a party. You wanna come? Okay. But it depends, I guess. But for me, it's just always just throwing it out there, saying okay, but you never really show up or anything. But she was, you know, she texted me the address, her address, and let me know, you know, what time and blah blah blah. So I'm like, do you guys want to go? You know, I asked the kids, and they're like, sure, we're just gonna cook and stay home. So we did that. We went over there for a couple hours. And we didn't, you know, we made our dinner before because I didn't want to like go over there all hungry for the first time I'm meeting her or anything like that, you know. And we had a blast. Her kids are amazing. She's amazing. Her husband is cool. And we've been friends ever since. And we're still friends, still check up on each other and everything. And we're going to be meeting up again soon and all that. But I wouldn't have done that in the States. I wouldn't have just, well, I haven't done it, but you got the invitation in Florida, boating season, you know, summertime. About around this time, you're in the alcohol section or you're checking out, you see all this beer or ice, and you strike up a conversation. You're like, whoa, where's the party at? Oh my, we're going out on the boat. You know, we're buying up all this beer, blah blah blah. We have a ton of food. Come on over. You're like, oh my goodness, yes, I'm gonna be there. I drink margarita. I've never been there. I've never been there, but it's, you know, you just do that. So when I was explaining to her at one point, because we've always talked, she's from Kenya, I think I said that. Like, this is my 3rd video, you guys. I don't remember what I said because I said all this and 3 times already or 2 times already. So the culture difference, the difference in culture, she didn't see it as weird or anything. Like, she just thought this was normal. You see somebody you like, you invite them over, you have dinner, and that's it, right? But that's not what I'm used to. So it's it's the cultural thing. And then, like I said, coming from the States, people, I don't know if they just throw away everything that they knew. They threw away all the stress and the anxiety and whatever it is they've been carrying around with them from the States. And they're just living. I've never walked past a black person, okay, maybe once, in Playa del Carmen without them saying hi. We at least do the black acknowledgement, you know, you do the to acknowledge that person. I'm walking, I'm in Florida, and like nobody even sees me. They just see right through me, and I just looking like, this is so different. And we leave a strike up conversation in the middle of the road, like, hey girl, yeah, oh my goodness, yes, talking about your shoes or how long have you been here, and you know, next thing you know, you're at a silent party on a rooftop somewhere on 5th Avenue. It is just different. And I know, you know, some places your experience might be different where, yeah, you maybe, you know, have met people just randomly like that. But for the most part, I don't think it's like that. I've never just met people like that. I've been living in Florida for so long, and what, 6 years? I left my friends in Vegas, and those are my friends. I have some people here that I know, acquaintances, maybe a couple of friends, but they're, you know, either was my neighbor, is my current neighbor, friends from my parents' church, but not friends that I've met organically or anything like that. I've met more people in Playa del Carmen that I have in Florida organically, just like that, outside of my family. You know, they're friends with my family, so they're we're automatically friends, or they're my neighbors, so you know, I don't know, it's just a totally different thing. But anyway, so you do not have to be alone. It is scary, exciting, exhilarating, everything to move out of the country, to be an expat, to be a digital nomad, to live somewhere, even if just for a month or 2 months. You don't have to do it by yourself. That's if you want to. I mean, you probably just move to the beach because you want to live by yourself for a month. Yeah, that's, you know, people do that. But if you're trying to meet people, meet the locals, and even though I'm saying, you know, the Facebook groups, some of those have locals in there. So like you have expats and locals of Playa del Carmen. So you have a mixture of both. So and I've seen posts where a local would be like, hey, I'm local, who wants to grab coffee? I can, you know, you can speak English, I speak Spanish. She's trying to learn English, I'm trying to learn Spanish. So we're just gonna talk to each other, you know, through conversation like that while grabbing coffee, learning about each other, learning about the culture, building a friendship. So you're still meeting the locals, you're still meeting people, learning about the place that you are, but then you still have that familiarity of, okay, you know, an American, a Canadian. And when I say the groups also, it's not only Americans at all. It's expats and digital nomads and black people and mummies from all over. So there's Canadians, there are Europeans, there's Africans. There's just a mixture of everybody. So there's a group out there for everybody. If you want a group, if you want a tribe, you're gonna find it. Join the Facebook groups. Find the WhatsApp. If you're in the Facebook group, just ask. If you don't see the WhatsApp information, do you guys have a WhatsApp page, or is there a WhatsApp for Da Nang? Is there a WhatsApp for Phuket? You know, Phuket. Just ask. I know. It's that Florida heat got me all. Woo. But the best way to, you know, get in the area, find things to do, know where to rent, know where has the best coffee, know where has the best Wi-Fi. Stay away from the apartment building because you won't be getting any work done because the Wi-Fi is terrible. How are you going to find out all that information? An expat, digital nomad, the groups, they have all the information. Somebody probably lived in that apartment before, and I avoided apartment when I was looking in PDC because they were like, do not stay there. The internet is horrible. It will go out every 2 seconds, you will not get anything done. So definitely join the groups. Just even if you don't talk, or you just, you see somebody post something, if you're shy or a little bit like me, just going there, sliding their DMs. Hey, I saw your post about meeting for coffee. I'd love to meet for coffee. And you exchange info and you meet up. I've had so many experiences, and it's even for the kids too. I'm going on about me me, but I did talk about the Mummy Mafia. We've met kids for both ages, 15-year-old and the 10-year-old, and they've hung out with kids their age. Kalel went and he hung out with one of the kids his age, and they're teenagers. I didn't fear for him walking to go down a block away or just to the apartments over there and hang out and have fun, and it's just different, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that lifestyle, and I am looking forward to going back in a little bit, just a little bit more. It's a couple more days, or I'm not gonna say nothing more. Soon you'll see where we end up next. All right, you guys, I'm just beaming can you see how happy I am? Beaming, sweaty from the Florida heat. Just when I think about all the awesome and amazing people that I've met just in a PDC alone. All right, question, comments, as usual, go ahead and leave them below. I will get back to you as soon as possible. Don't forget to hit like, hit the notification bell so you'll stay updated on our adventures, where we go, what we do, what we eat, who we see, and subscribe. Join the tribe. Come travel with us. Come share in my life with Veta. All right, you guys, talk to you later. Bye.